Hi, I'm Aiden. I make random stuff on the internet. And with the second challenger pack being announced on the previous Nintendo Direct, I thought I'd count down my top 6 most wanted characters, because I thought it'd be fun. Why 6, you may ask? Because there's still one small spot in this challenger pack, so I thought I'd add that in. I'll be briefly going over why I want the character, and also a few brief ideas for some of their moveset. I also have some rules for this list. No characters who are already assist trophies like Shadow or Bomberman, and no movie or TV show characters, because... duh. Ready? Let's begin. Yup, already starting off with a pretty unlikely choice. I mentioned in my Nintendo Direct video that if there's an FPS character I want, it's probably Scout or Heavy from TF2 or Master G from Halo. But Scout's the one I want the most. Heavy's definitely the more likely choice, as he's the title character of the game, but I've always liked Scout more. I'm obviously biased because I main him, but I do genuinely think he could fit into Smash really well. His moveset could use the Force to Nature or as a side or neutral B, his bat for forward smash dash attacks and jabs, use the critical or a bonk for a down B that could maybe make attacks do more damage. Taunts are pretty damn obvious if you know anything about TF2. He could use the teleporter for an up B, and all the other mercs could come to help him as a final smash, like Mega Man or Hero. There's a lot to put in, but he would be a hell of a lot of fun to play, and since TF2 doesn't get that much representation anymore, I think Scout joining the big leads in Smash would be a great choice and an awesome surprise. Although, like I said, it's very unlikely because Val would actually have to do work.
Fuckhead!
I adore No More Heroes. It was the first real violent video game I played, and the main protagonist, Travis Touchdown, is one of my favorite characters in gaming. And he's actually got a pretty decent chance of getting into Smash in the next DLC pack, because of No More Heroes 3 coming out next year. He's probably the most likely on this list, honestly. His moveset could use the new suit shown in the trailer for No More Heroes 3, maybe as an up B or a final smash. Definitely uses Beam Katana for smash attacks. Maybe his Spide special could use the bike that I have no idea how to pronounce and be like Wario's, but faster and a bit more powerful. And his neutral B could be like a rhythm thing, where you swipe the controller or press a button in time. There's a lot to unpack here. And if he does end up in Smash, I'll be very happy because it'll mean No More Heroes will finally be getting the recognition it deserves. Kinda like Terry Bogard. Please play it, it's really good, I promise.
We're going to Elysium together! That's a promise!
Thanks.
I'm going to Elysium for you! I'm doing all of this for you!
Okay, I know, he's almost definitely not gonna happen because of the mean costume, but just let me have this. I still really want Rex from Xenoblade Chronicles 2, one of my favorite JRPGs ever. I really thought he was gonna be in the base game too, because the team ran out of development time and we got the mean costume. But I'm still holding on to that little bit of hope that we might get him in one day. Along with Pyra and or Mithra too, because you really can't have one without the others. It's the whole gimmick of the combat system in the game. There are a lot of good ways they could implement this into Smash, like having Pyra make Rex more defensive, and you could switch to Mithra with a down B to make him more of an attacker, and the double spinning edge could be used as a side B, and the final Smash could depend on who you're using at the time. Like Pyra, it would be Burning Sword, and Mithra would be Sacred Arrow, or it could just be an attack with Numa. There are so many cool things they could do with this, but I'm really not going to hold my breath on them getting in, no matter how much I really want them. I wonder if new costumes actually do get confirmed though. Minecraft is a game that means a lot to me. I plan on making a complete video on why someday, and I know Steve and Alex are meme choices, but I legitimately think they've got a chance of getting into Smash. It's one of the best-selling games of all time, and it's turned 10 this year. Granted, the two are more likely to be a Mii costume like Sans rather than playable, but there are so many cool ways Minecraft's unique style of gameplay could be put into Smash. Up B could be a block tower, just a singular block to jump off being placed, or an ender pearl. Side B could be throwing TNT, or a bow. every tool could be used for the smash attacks, jabs, and dash attack. Maybe a neutral B could be like placing a block down and continuously holding down to make an iron golem, and then it pushes forward to attack, kind of like Zelda's. And the final smash could be some form of use of creative mode. I don't know, I'm just spitballing ideas here. Point is, I really do think Minecraft's 2 default skins have more than earned their spot in this celebration of video games. Yeah, he's my most wanted Nintendo character. Bandana Waddle Dee is nowhere near just a Goomba with a hat. He's his own character, and he's playable in multiple games for a reason. I don't really feel I need to explain what his moveset could be, because Super Smash Bros. 2 does it perfectly. The team could just use that and tweak some things, or better yet, maybe pull a Sega and try to hire the team who made it and get them to help. Knowing Nintendo though, that's incredibly unlikely. Honestly, the Kirby gang just needs to be complete, and many others agree. Hell, there's even an entire Twitter account dedicated to wanting him in Smash. So yeah, I'm a massive supporter of #DLC. Keep fighting, little guy. You'll join them one day. Before number 1, I want to give out some honorable mentions, because there are more than 6 characters I want in Smash. I want to give them a brief shout out too, because I have no other way to put them in the video. Akira Howard from Astral Chain, Byleth, one of the Lords from Fire Emblem 3 Houses, Dante from Devil May Cry, Master Chief from Halo, Leonidas Cutting from Resident Evil, Tales from Sonic the Hedgehog, Doom Guy from Doom, Madeline from Celeste, Septile from Pokemon, Crash Bandicoot, Shantae, Spy the Dragon, Phoenix Wright from Ada Sony, Lara Croft from Tomb Raider, Nathan Drake from Uncharted, Quote from Cave Story, Hatsune Miku from Project Eva, Chris from Deltarune, and Chris from Undertale. Now let's move on to number 1.
Citizens of Earth, lend me your ears and listen to me very carefully. My name is Dr. Eggman, the world's greatest scientist, and soon to be the world's greatest ruler. Now,
You know, I originally didn't want the Mad Doctor. I thought he'd be cool, but I wanted Shadow as an Echo fighter much more. Like, he was my second most wanted fighter behind Sans. But then he got deconfirmed as an assist trophy, which really disappointed me because another Sonic rep could potentially mean a moveset revamp for him. And maybe more than one remix. But then I actually started thinking about it, and the more I thought about it, the more I became engrossed with the idea of him joining the battle. Eggman's moveset could use all his inventions from the past 28 years he's been fighting the Freedom Fighters, like the Eggmobile, the Egg Dragoon, Bad Nix, the Death Egg Robot, the Negoress Wama, etc. And it would fit perfectly with the game's theme of heroes versus villains. I honestly think he's pretty likely too, considering Sega and Nintendo have been very buddy-buddy, more so than usual lately. Maybe he could be released alongside Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games 2020? That's probably not going to happen, but it would be really cool if it did. So, that's my top 6. I hope you enjoyed this video, and respect the characters I want. If you want, leave your top 6 or any other number of characters you want in Smash. I really do love seeing them. Have an Aiden. Have a good one.